Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Hello? Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1, 2. Check, baby, 1. Fuck it, in, let me begin. I ain't the fiend, let it be, that's a sin. I won't be the hook up, let it be the pack up. All right, 0 viewers. Love it. Welcome to the U14A team, by the way. Hope I titled that right. First time streaming for the U14As this season. I missed the very first tournament. The second tournament, I also missed. Riley was there. Broke his arm, though. And then he was out. And he went to the Boise tournament. And the Boise tournament, again, wasn't there. I was in California. California dreaming on such a winter's day. So here we go. I've been watching these guys a lot in practice, so I know pretty much all these dudes and dudettes. Actually, there's no dudettes on this team. That's a whole other story for another time. But for now, let's see what we got. All right, face-off. Early win by the Steelheads. Steelheads bring it in. Pushed away by Caleb. Caleb back from a concussion. Caleb with the big body. Push puck. Caleb comes away with it. Comes out of the nets. Gets it over to Jackson. I'm going to call Jackson McGrew a lot probably because I'm used to McGrew. That's Jackson Golub. Puck out to Jackson Golub. Looks for Barrett. Barrett gets spun around. Puck's loose. Jackson fights for it, but it comes out. Steelheads have it. Steelheads bring it up. They get pinched off the puck. Cleared out there by Caleb. Caleb sends it down. Sun's going for a change. Steelheads looking for a pass. Comes to Nicholas. We got Hayden with the puck. Sorry, I was looking at the lines. Why do we only have, we're missing a guy. Someone's not here. So we're going to be short a guy. I don't know who, but. All right, Steelheads with the puck. Puck's down. Riley's going to try to battle for it. Riley tips it for himself. Riley's going, hey, Andres. Riley's battling for it, battling. Gets it, tries to center it, pops up in the air for Gael. Still loose, still being battled. Riley takes a swack at it, hits the side of the net. Clearing attempt by the Steelheads, gets around, gets past Caden. Arm is up, and that's icing. All right, 0-0, 12-16. Much like the, I'm guessing the first period or the B game, we got 14-minute periods, 2 minutes, what do you call those things? 2-minute penalties? Should be a tight game. I believe last time we played these guys, we tied them in one game and then lost to them in over. No, did we lose overtime? No, they kind of crushed us. That's right. Anyways, a little off sides there. For those people concerned, Andreas is back safe and sound in America. All right, face-off's loose. And remember, Barrett, who's in net? Everett's in net. Barrett's battling, gets the puck, tries to send it out to Jackson, does. Jackson can't quite get a stick on it, though. Steelheads look to chip it up and out, end up in our defense. Steelheads with it, clear it up. Comes to Caleb. Caleb's there, Jackson's there. Everett's battling for it. Barrett, I mean. They're twins. I'm allowed to confuse them. 27, why do I not? 27 is Gael, right? No, 28 is Gael. He's 27. Oh, Camus. That's Camus. Camus Jolly. Gets around, but nice job by the defense. Intercept that one. Camus now with the puck. Sees Huxley. Hits Huxley, but Huxley can't control. Huxley sends it into the zone. Nicholas there battling. Gavin Deal keeps it in, gets it to Nicholas. Nicholas trying to get a hold of it, gets it in deeper to Huxley. Huxley tries to center. Crew out there now. Crew battles for it. Huxley tries to get it up, does. Gets it to Nicholas. Nicholas still can't control. Battle along the boards. Huxley tries to center it, knocked down by the Steelheads. Comes to Crew. Crew can't quite get a stick on it. Do the stick check of the Steelheads. Comes out to Gavin right at the point. Gavin, couldn't quite get a hold of it. Steelheads going. Caden with some nice back check. Caden with a nice defensive play. Gets it to Gavin. Gavin's going to race it up. Great. Gavin now leaves it back for Huxley. Huxley steps up, takes a shot. Hits the side of the net, I think, and goes into the netting. We get a stoppage of play. Still 0-0, 10:19 left in the first period. Good, how are you, man?
Got home last night.
Yeah, nice. Face off to Riley. Riley can't quite get his control of it. Comes to Gael, though. Gael tries to send it in deep. He's unable to. Comes over to Riley. Riley's not able to handle it, then sends it back in round. Gael's going to go give chase with Everett Barrett. Barrett tries to get to it. Barrett does. Riley's there. Gets through Riley's feet. Barrett tries to center. Riley's going to come back on a poke check. Riley, beautiful job on the body. Plays that perfectly. Gets the puck back, clears it out. That should have been offsides, but we'll let it slide. Theo tries to chip it up to Everett. Barrett. I'm going to say Everett all the time, but it's Barrett. Missed pass there. Riley now, hopefully, put some pressure on him, pushing pressure on him, pushing pressure. There you go. Make him force the pass. Nice job by Riley. I haven't seen her. Puck's out, puck's loose, comes to Caleb. Caleb tries to chip it up off the boards. Puck gets sent in deep, arms up, so that must mean icing. 9:12, as you can see on the clock there. Still 0-0 for those of you just now joining us. Game started early. They tell kids, they tell the teams they're supposed to be here 15 minutes early just in case. And surely enough, they started early. Face-off won by the Steelheads. Steelheads bring it up out of the zone, try to get around. Kevin kicks it around to himself. Caden gets there. Caden gets a hold of it. Gets sent out to the front of the point there. Ooh, nice kick off the Steelhead skate. Luckily, that went wide of the net. Here's a loose puck, still battles for it. Comes kind of up. Shoots it. Gavin gets a hold of it for a second, but then the Steelheads get it. They're going to try to circle around. Gavin with some great defense, plays the body well. Puck comes up to the point, tries to shoot it up. Oh, just off of Nicholas's stick. But safe and plenty of time there for Caden to get it up and out. Misses, though. Huxley now out there. Comes over to Steelheads. Caden, or that's, oh my God, Caleb. Too many K's in this thing here, man. I'll tell you, Riley. There's Theo, though, with the puck. Along the boards with Gael and Huxley. Puck's loose behind Riley. Riley chips it overly to himself. Riley tries just to back it down a little bit deeper. Steelheads there, though. They chip it up to themselves. Loose puck there. Gael's going to go for it. Shot goes high and wide. That's going to clear the zone, so Steelhead's going to have to reset. Missed pass. Barrett, somebody. Riley's going to go for a change. Steelheads now with the puck, try to bring it up. That's interference. Can't do that, Caleb. All day. Yep. That's probably the most blatant interference call I've seen in a while, man. You got to play the body, but you got to play it right away. You can't wait to play the body. All right, I think we're missing Eldon. So we're short Eldon for this game. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong end of the ice. All right, we're going to go on the penalty kill. 2 minute penalty kill action here. Steelheads win it, bring it to the point. Takes a shot, tries to get through there. I think it does, got tipped, and then, of course, gets knocked down by Everett. Face off there, won cleanly by Barrett. In the corner, though, is the battle for the puck. Barrett tries to clear it out. Kept in by, oh, nope, not kept in by the Steelheads. Steelheads looking to reset. Quick interception there by Gavin. Comes to Caden. Caden now. Caden trying to get a hold of it. Caden's battling. Caden trying to keep control. At least gets it out of the zone. Clears it out again. 1:25 left on the penalty. To Caleb for interference. Sun set up. And again, you can't, this what sucks, you can't just ice the puck, man. So Camus gets it up to Barrett. Barrett can't control, though. Kind of behind him. Steelheads try to bring it in, but Barrett there to intercept and disrupt the play. Steelheads recollect. Looking for that cross-ice pass. Comes a shot. Everett with the save. Nice clear by Gavin after the rebound comes out front. Huxley trying to get through open ice. It's unable to. We're going to get the offsides thanks to the USA hockey rules of automatic offsides. All right, welcome. Oh, they're going to call some intentional based offsides there and put it at the center line, but the Steelheads win it. Steelheads bring it in, step it up. Caden steps in, doesn't allow the shot on net, battles for it back in the corner, ends up coming away with it. Has Nicholas with him. He's just going to send it down the ice, arms up for icing, and there's your icing. Again, good play. If you're in a professional league, that's actually an excellent play. But in U14 USA hockey, that's a horrible play. Face off. Uncontrolled for now. Barrett's going to try to chip it up and out and does. They're going to wave it off. They waved off icing on that one. Must have considered it a tip or something. I don't know. Oh, Barrett with a nice interception. Riley there to help keep it intercepted too. Puck gets knocked out. Riley got to skate a little bit faster out, dude. There you go. Go after that, dude. Riley's my son, so I'm going to be obviously cheering him on as much as possible. Center pass, Nicholas, or no, who's that? Gael, almost able to get a hold of that. Barrett with a nice back check, keeps it in. Nicholas tries a fancy move there, tries to dance around. Steelheads get a hold of it. Nice poke check by Caden. Puck comes out, goes all the way down the ice. Arm is up, arms back down, so no icing on that call. Theo back for the puck, gets it over to Caden. Caden gets hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty. That is checking from behind. So Suns now get to go on the power play. 4:40 left in the first. Score still 0-0. And yeah, here we go. 2-minute power play. So do not get penalties at state. That'll go after you. Face off comes to Everett. Everett chips it in. Camus gets it back to Everett. Everett gets it over to Gavin. Gavin back over to Everett. Caleb can't control. Gets chipped up and out. And we get his face off inside the zone. As it got cleared into the bench. Face off. Loose. Steelheads control. Huxley's going to go give chase, but Steelhead's able to get it away from him. Here comes Steelheads. They just try to center it, but nobody there. They are man down. So Everett now with it. Tries to get it over to Caleb. Caleb ends up getting a hold of it. Caleb back to Everett. Barrett. Barrett tries to get it up. Gets it up to Camus. Camus brings it in. Has Huxley. Huxley now with it. Huxley tries to get around. Huxley tries to center. It comes up to Gavin. Gavin on the back end gives it over to Camus. Camus is looking. Camus is diggling, dancing. Steelheads end up stealing it. Steelheads now with some speed. Gavin back. Gavin pushes him to the side. Nice back check also by Caleb. Causes the whiff. Everett now. Barrett, now gets it down. Sorry, man. I'm going to be screwing that up. Oh, comes down. Who was that? Camus out front. We're going to get an icing call as the Steelheads send it all the way down the ice. Still 0-0. 31 seconds left on the power play for the Suns here. Face-off goes to Crew to Theo to Caden. Caden's going to step in, takes a shot, hits somebody out front. Crew almost gets the rebound but can't control it. Goes back behind the net. Caden's going to try to keep it in. Nicholas breaks his stick. He's got to come off the ice. Puck's going to come over to Riley. Riley's going to set up, gets it up to Caden. Caden tries to get it over to Crew, but Steelheads intercept. Riley with a great back check with a stick lift right at the last minute. That's the kind of work, bud. That's the kind of work. Caden trying to come up with Riley. It's you. Up here. Yep, there you go. There you go. Give him someone to pass to. Caden's going to just chip it to himself. Shoots it up the boards. Steelheads, though, get a hold of it. Steelheads bobble for a second. Guile tries to get a hold of it. Theo just misses Riley. Riley with a little bit of a poke check there. Clearing attempt along the boards. Kept in. Huxley has it now, though. Huxley back to Caden. Caden over to Theo, hopefully. Yep. Theo tries to chip it up. Can't quite get connected there. Shot in. Everett makes a save. Not a lot of shots here. A lot of good back and forth play. Good defensive play. Oh, here comes Huxley. Huxley's got one to beat. Gets through him. Stay in the middle. There you go, Riley. That's you. It's you. Wait for the rebound. Wait for the rebound. There you go. Oh. Steelheads clear it up out of the zone. It's going to come back harmlessly to Caleb. Caleb's going to chip it up. Caleb battling for it. Loose puck finally gets sent down. We got an arm up. We're going to get another interference call. Suns touched the puck, so it must be on the Suns. That is going to be on Jackson Golub for the interference call. 1 minute left in the period, still 0-0 game. Another shot from the point, gets knocked down by all the defense. Loose out front, though. Puck tries to get cleared out. Caleb able to get it out. Caleb, though, has got to come back to two guys, takes a shot, shoots up over the net. Barrett keeps it in, just sends it deep. Smart play there. Crew battles for it along the boards. Steelheads, though, come up and out with it. Barrett able to keep it in for now. Again, sends it back deep. Good job by Barrett there. Send it in deep. Shot from way out. Easily saved by Everett. Tries not to play it, but then has to. So we get a stoppage of play with 17.9 seconds left in the first period. Still 0-0. Minute 14. So we'll be on the power play or the penalty kill until the end of the period here. Face-off goes back along the boards. Comes out to the point. Steelheads now with it. Why do we have 5 guys out there? We end up with 5 guys. They dropped the puck with us having 5 guys. And the referees never noticed. We'll take it. What's even more fascinating is that they never did end up calling it. All right, 0-0, first period. Shots on goal, pretty equal. 5-2. We had shots, they just weren't on goal. I would say a lot of their shots weren't really high-quality shots either, so all pretty equal. Nice defensive battle here. We shall see. We shall see. So only 3 teams here for state. So the team that's in first place gets a bye, essentially. They don't have to play a third game. The other two teams will play a second and third place game to the chance to win the team that is in first place. So every game is very important, in my opinion, because as you could imagine, to get a bye, not have to play a third game is probably to your benefit, I would guess. No reason to tire your team out. All right, here we go. Now we got the right number of people out there. Doors left open. Steelheads now with the puck. Let's take a shot from out high. Everett able to save that pretty easily. Gavin and Caden run into each other. Steelheads come away with it. Steelheads looking. Pass back door. A little high. Unable to connect. Kept in by the Steelheads for now, but there we go. Oh, man. Caden almost could have had a nice breakaway, but Caden still one-on-one. Got one guy to beat. He centers it to a Steelheads player, unfortunately. Steelheads now, though, try to get it up and out. That's going to go in and be offsides as Caden was still inside the zone. 19 seconds left. Face-off controlled by the Steelheads. Steelheads get it up through, but pass it right to Caleb. Caleb unable to get it quite out of the zone. Does, but then gets sent back in. They're going to say offsides. I don't know about that. I think the guy kind of cleared the zone, but harmless call nonetheless. Face off. Steelheads get it. Take a shot. Easily pushed aside by Everett on that one. Caleb comes back for it. Battles. Cross ice pass. Unable to be held onto by Nicholas. Gets it back to Caleb. Nicholas tries to get it up to Crew. Crew able to get a piece of it. Crew's got a Steelhead player right on him the whole time, so unable to get a shot off. Puck is sent down. That's going to be icing as the penalty is over. And we are back at full strength. All right, still 0-0, 12:34. So just kind of 2 minutes into the first here. Face-off's loose. Steelheads get a hold of it. They're going to wrap it around. Clear it out to Theo. Theo gets it over to Caleb. Caleb's going to chip it in deep. Riley's going to give chase. Steelheads able to get it up and out. Theo might be able to get there. I don't see an arm up for an icing, even though it went on edge. It should have probably been an icing, but we'll let him get away with it. Comes to Camus, who tries to cross ice pass over to Riley. Riley, just behind Camus, but Camus able to slow up and get a hold of it. Camus comes in, takes a shot. Kept in by Gael. Gael battles for it. Riley's able to keep it in. He just chips it in deep. Gets it on net. Easy save by the goalie there. You got to get somebody in front of the net. You got to get in front of the net. Get in front of the net. Get in front of the net. Riley there along the boards trying to center it. Again, we got nobody in front of the net. Riley's battling for it. Pops out. Good shot from the point. Goalie saves that and puts it into the netting. Nice job by the Sones to battle for the puck along the boards. Face-off comes to the point. Peyton takes a shot, hits the defenseman out front. Steelheads now with a head of steam, trying to come through the defense. Nice back check by Barrett there. Gets a stick on it, causes a weak shot to get pushed wide. Puck comes out. Huxley going to give chase. Barrett there. Jackson goal up there. Loose puck comes to Barrett. Barrett with a shot. Hits the defenseman out front. Bounces right to the middle again. Steelheads just send it down the ice. That should be icing this time. That is icing this time. You never know. What you gonna see? What you gonna do? All right. Still 10:47. This second period's taking forever. Face off loose, but then the Steelheads get a hold of it. Get it up out of the zone. Comes to Theo. Theo gets it up to Barrett. Barrett gets it to Huxley. Huxley now is going to try to bring it in. Nice stick by the Steelheads. Barrett and Huxley battle with it with the Steelheads. Steelheads get it. Goal up there. Goal up chips it up front, but Steelheads able to clear the zone. Steelheads bring it in. Tries to get around Theo. Theo with a nice stick. Huxley with a great back check. Gets a hold of it. Now Huxley with the puck. He's got 4 guys to beat. Gets around 2, but can't get around the other 2. Steelheads trying to get through all the defense. They're unable to. They chip it up to Jackson. Goal. A potential 3-on-1 for me. Barrett couldn't get a hold of it. Gets cleared around. That's going to be offsides or too many men. They're going to call us for too many men as the puck hit the person that was doing a change. Or are they just going to call the puck dead? Nope. They're going to call us for too many men. Unfortunate situation. Maybe? Yeah? No? Can't tell. Yes. They are calling us for too many men. Unfortunate change along the boards. Face off, won by the Steelheads, comes to the point. Whips out a shot. Still be able to keep it in though. Camus is trying to battle for it. Steelheads able to collect. Steelheads circle around, get it back to the point. Comes to another whiff. That guy needs a new stick, man. Too flexy of a stick. That's exactly what happens right there every time. Comes to Caleb. Caleb now. He's got 2 to beat. Goes wide. Brings it in. Tries to come through the middle. Comes to, what's his name? Crew. Crew takes a shot. Goalie able to make a save. Steelheads now slowly bring the puck up, looking for some open ice. Takes a shot. Catches Everett sleeping. Gets him on the far corner. And the Steelheads are the first on the board. 1-0. Puck's loose on the face-off there. Still getting pushed into our zone, though. Gavin gets it, tries to get it up to Barrett. It's unable to. Loose puck there. Steelheads finally get control of it, but comes right to Gavin Deal. Gavin Deal gets it up to Riley. Riley gets around one player. He's going to step in. He tries to get around another one. Riley tries a sharp angle shot. Goalie makes a save. Comes to Caden. Caden shoots it right into the shins. Goes to Gavin. Gavin with a shot goes wide. Gael! Gael shoots and scores! Woo! Ties it up. Riley with the great zone entry. Gets the puck in the zone. Nice battle for the rest of the Suns. Gael cleans up the rebound. And we tie this at 1-1 with 8:42 left in the second. Face off. Steelhead control. Dump it into the zone. Everett pushes it aside for Caden. Caden circles around. Gets it up over to Gael. Gael looking to get it out. Barrett there. Barrett able to get it out. Riley with a stick. But Steelheads control. Steelheads bring it in. Caden's going to get a hold of that. Go back up. Puck comes right out. Nobody there battling for it. Everybody's kind of gliding a little bit here. We need to start moving our feet, boys. Clear attempt comes to the point. Shot gets sent in. Everett able to make the save, I think. Battles for it. Finally covers the loose puck. $7:59 left in the second period, so almost halfway through the game. Tied 1-1. Face-off goes into the corner. Theo tries to chip it up along the boards. Comes to the point. Here comes the shot. Goes high and wide. Steelhead's able to get a control of that. They're going to try to pass it up. Nice job by Jackson to kind of force it out. That's way offsides, and they're going to put it at least center ice, given the depth of that offsides. All right. Here we go. Golub and Canis with Huxley. And Caleb and Theo on defense. Steelheads get the puck, but they just send it down into the zone. Caleb gets a hold of it, gets it over to Theo. Theo can't lose it, controls it, can't control it, loses it off the boards. Brain not working. Caleb comes, gets it up. Caleb's going to skate it up. He's dangling through two different people, takes a shot. Little tricky shot there. Goalie able to cover that one up. Goalie not happy with Caleb's antics. I wouldn't be either if I was a goalie. Even less so if I was a goalie parent. I'm a goalie parent. Not that goalie's parent. Face off loose. Barrett almost gets a hold of it. Crew does though. Crew sends it down along the boards, wraps it around. Gavin able to keep it in. Barrett's going to go give chase. So is Theo. Still being battled. Settled by Barrett. Goes wide, cry through the crease. Steelhead's trying to clear it out. Barrett's going to go for the big check. They're going to say body checking. Again, if you were anywhere other than the United States, that's a clean hit. But in the United States, that is a bad hit. USA Hockey frowns upon stuff like that. Everybody else in the hockey world does not. All right, so Suns now on a 2-minute power play. Steelheads win the face-off. Get it to the point. Send it in deep. Crew now gets a hold of it. He just kind of chips it up and out. Camus there. Camus trying to poke the puck loose. Camus gets the puck. Then he gets kind of swallowed up by a lot of Steelheads. That's going to be offsides as Gavin sends that in. Camus is still in the zone. .6:34 left in the second period. Game's tied 1-1. Steelheads currently on a power play. Puck gets pounced and popped up. Comes to Caden. Caden's going to try to take a shot. Hits a Steelheads defenseman in the shins. Crew able to send it in deeper. Steelheads set up back behind the net. Camus on the forecheck. Steelheads able to come up and out of the zone though. Gets around Crew. Gets in the zone. Circles to set back up. Gets it to the point. Point guy steps in with a shot. Oh my gosh. Nice save by Everett. Hits one of our players and then comes right back, and Everett has to make a second save. Steelheads now with the puck with a big whiff. Shot goes up into the air. Doesn't hit anything, so it's still in play. Steelheads with it. That goes, oh, yeah, that definitely went out. Yep. just sneaks out of the zone and ends up being an offsides as he brings it back in. All right, 46 seconds left in the second period. Steelheads still on the penalty here. Riley just clears it out of the zone. It's a good play there. Steelheads collect. Steelheads trying to find some space. Brings it in, takes a step, takes a shot. That goes just wide. Caden's going to go give chase. Here comes a shot from the Steelheads. They shoot it into their own player. Caleb gets a hold of it. He tries to clear it up along the boards. Kept in by the Steelheads. Steelheads step up. Riley takes a shot, takes a puck. Skate! I'm going to yell at him to skate. He gets it over to Huxley. Huxley's got 2 to beat. Huxley with a shot. Goalie can't see it. Go, Riley! Riley's battles through the loose puck behind the net. Steelheads come up with it. Riley's going to try to get back on the forecheck or the back check, whatever check it is. Riley just skates out, forces the weak shot that Everett's able to save. Oh, pops up. Huxley maybe he'll get a hold of it with Barrett. Barrett out of the box. Huxley, though, has got 2 to beat, just misses. Barrett, though, able to get a hold of the loose puck. He's going to keep it in. Tries to center it. Comes to Theo. Theo's going to try to send it in deep. Centering Barrett back there, battling in the corner. Huxley now with it. Huxley tries to still battle for it. Huxley's going to bring it out front. Huxley's going to try a shot. That gets knocked down by the defense out front. Riley and Huxley go for it. Attempted clear there by the Steelheads. Does get it out. Steelheads got 1 to beat, but they can't beat them. And great job by Everett to cover the puck. So Steelheads, Sun Valley battles off the penalty. Keeps it a 1-1 game with 4:09 left in the second. I don't know if they can keep up with all this. Shots only 12-1, so not a lot of big shot, not a big shot differential, and not even, I'd say, like a ton of shots. I mean, you know, pro games, you're looking at probably close to 20 shots by each team. By the end of the second, you know, averaging about 30 shots a game. They're going to say no icing as it was tipped by the Steelheads. Jackson Golub goes to battle for it. Deal keeps it in. Deal tries to center it through the middle. Camus is going to go fight for it. We got everybody there. We got Gael. Cam is still going for it. Gael with it. Comes up. Gael trying to get a hold of it. No one able to get a hold of it. Steelheads collapsed on the puck. Steelheads get the loose puck. Get it up out of the zone. Gavin Deal there, able to get a piece of it. Gets it up to Gael. Gael takes a shot. Comes to the goalie and able to make a save. Referee gets in the way of Jackson Golub, who was trying to get the rebound. Loose puck in the middle. Steelheads able to forward pry that free from, looks like Gael. Steelheads still back with it as we play a little ping pong here. Steelheads, though, come through the middle, tries to take a shot, loses the puck. Still gets a hold of it, though. Battles through a bunch of players. Clearing attempt comes right to the Steelheads. Everett with a great glove save. One 256, as you can see in the picture if you're looking up in the upper left-hand corner. Both teams at full strength, face-off. Controlled by the Steelheads. They try to center it. Great defense by Theo. Comes to Barrett. Barrett's going to bring it up. Barrett's got some speed, but so do the Steelheads. They're going to push him off the puck. Still loose down there, though. Crew's going to go for, no? Barrett's going to go? They pointed at Barrett. Or they pointed at the Steelhead? I don't know. I thought they pointed at Barrett. They are going to Barrett again. What's the call here? That's a roughing call on Barrett. So Barrett got a little rough there in the scramble in the corner. We're going to go back on another penalty kill. 2-minute penalty kill. Face-off goes to the boards. Steelheads control. Try to center. Does. Wow, nice save by Everett. Great shot by the Steelheads. Comes out to Crew. Crew now going to try to go through the defense. Makes a couple moves. Gets around a couple. Guy loses his footing. Nicholas was there, but Steelhead has a good back check, unfortunately. Doesn't allow a shot to happen. Steelheads bring it up through the neutral zone, gaining the offensive zone. Try to center it. Gets through and just misses the dekes on Everett. Oh my gosh, that was dangerous. Steelheads having to reset still because they're offsides, but they do come through. Here comes a shot. Everett makes the save. Theo with it. He tries to chip it up off the boards. Steelhead's able to keep it in for now. Comes back to Theo. Nicholas back there battling for it. Clearing attempts kept in by the Steelheads. They step up, take a shot. Everett gloves it down. 1-1. 52 seconds left on the penalty kill. 1:50 left in the second period. And the battle continues. Face off, loose, attempted shot, runs into a bunch of defensemen. Not sure who that is, but they got it out. Gets it up to Camus. That's Gavin. Gavin gets it up to Camus. Attempted clear, comes to Caden. Caden shoots it, hits the defenseman out front. Riley goes for the forecheck. Steelheads wisely steps back, looks to get the pass, but misses the pass. That should be icing. It is. We'll take it. Helps kill the old penalty. Penalty kill. Penalty kill. Camus. Caden takes a shot, hits the defense. Tries to backhand it back to Camus. Loose puck still, steps up. Steelhead's able to push it into the boards. Try to clear it up around the boards. Nice battle by Caden there. Pops out. Riley's going to try to poke check it. Riley gets back, some good back checking there. Oh, he's got to come back and back check again. Nice, Riley! Great back check by Riley, not allowing the Steelheads player to get a good shot off. Back door wide open there. Riley, last minute, gets a hold of it. Steelheads send it in. Back to full strength with both teams. Barrett just backhands it up to Camus. Camus tries to see Riley through the middle. Can't quite connect with him. That's going to be shot up and over. That should be a in the zone face-off. With 0.1 seconds left, so we'll just drop the puck, and there's not even enough for a shot here, guys. Just drop the puck and call it. Timekeeper, try to get everything on us. Maybe they turn it off soon enough. I don't think it matters, people. It would have been once. Oh, they're going to put 5 seconds on. Holy cow. Okay. Barrett with a backhander. Comes to Caden. Caden shoots. That goes out. Wow. I don't know how we ended up in 5 seconds. Scorekeepers seem to think they didn't turn it off soon enough. So I'll take it. We didn't score, but that's what happens. All right, 1-1 going into the third. Shots are 10 to, or is that 13? I can't even see it. I better get my glasses. Gotta use my camera. I'm gonna do the old person thing. Is that a 13 or, oh, an 8? Why is that? That's, whatever. Now it's a 0. What are they doing with the shots on goal? Or is that an 8? It's an 8? Oh my gosh, I need glasses.
Just ask me, I can see. I can see for
So 8 to 16. That means the Steelheads are doubling our shots, but we're
Oh, Everett.
go Everett. Everett doing an amazing job. Absolutely. All right. We need one more, Suns. Steelheads bring the puck into the zone. Caleb punches him off the puck. Crew battling for it. Gets brought out. Nicholas gets a hold of it, brings it in the zone, tries to center it. Intercepted by the Steelheads. Steelheads cleared up along the boards, but kept in by Theo. Theo's just going to send it back in around the boards. Nicholas going to go back there and battle. Pops out front. Just goes by Camus. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what an opportunity. But here comes the Steelheads now, though. Pushing up. Theo playing the body perfectly. Laying the body down. Attempted pass misses as they were making a change. They're going to wave off icing because the pass was to a player making a change, I'm going to guess. Here comes the Steelheads, though. Come through the middle of the ice. Shot. Everett able to push that aside pretty easily. Barrett back there battling for the puck back behind. Comes up along the boards. Comes to a shot. Little miss on the slap shot attempt. Nice job by Caleb. We're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a roughing penalty. I did not see that. Obviously, watching the puck. Refs watching play off the puck. Camus is going to go in for 2 minutes for roughing. Oh, you got to stay out of the box, boys. Too many penalties, boys. Can't keep fighting down penalties. 12:46 left in the game. 1-1. We got a long 2 minutes here, I have a feeling. Or unfortunately, hopefully not shorter. Oh, Steelheads player. Whiffing. Lots of whiffs. I like it. A lot of buck fever here on the old Steelheads. See that big open net? Miss. Here comes the point. Gets knocked into Golub's shins. Golub chips it up and around. He's going to go give chase, but so do the Steelheads. Steelheads now bringing it out. They're just going to send it in, wrap it around deep. Woo, broke my voice there. Huxley now with the puck along the boards. Golub hopefully able to chip it up and out. Does get it out. Huxley there with it, but Steelheads get a hold of it. Huxley pushes the player off the puck. Gets a hold of it. Huxley's going to try a sharp angle shot. Goalie's able to make that one. All right, still about 1:20 left here on the penalty kill. Steelheads control off the face-off, try to wrap it around. Chip it up and over, maybe Theo. Nobody on the back door. Wow. Shoots it up and over the net of the Steelheads. Caleb comes up with it. Caleb trying to bring it up. Oh, that's, holy cow. Are you kidding me right now? Caleb, let him go. Let him go. He's going. He's going. Just let him go. Woo! That'd be a holding call, I believe. Interference or holding. Horse collaring is not a penalty in hockey. So we go 4-on-4 for 53 seconds. Lots of open ice. Good scenario for big, fast skaters. Steelheads control off the face-off. They wrap it around the other way. Gonna bring it up and out. Comes to Barrett. Barrett's just gonna send it in. Steelheads, again, we're 4-on-4, boys. We can pressure. We're playing as if we're on a penalty kill here right now. There it goes. Barrett now with it. Why is Caleb playing so far back? Caleb, get in the play, dude. Oh my gosh. 4-on-4. Get in the play. Caleb with the big hit with the puck carrier. Things getting physical. Steelheads, couple dangles, comes through. Caleb with a nice stick there. Caleb again with the body, pushing him off the puck. Theo gets a hold of it. Theo's going to try to chip it up the boards. Penalty over for the Suns. Now on the power play. Huxley now. Huxley catching the Steelheads maybe on a bad change. Gets around one. He's going to try a sharp angle shot. Goalie makes a save. Rebound. Hits the side of the net. Kept in by Caden. Caden tries to send it in deep. Hits the Steelheads in the shins. Cruz there. Cruz sends it in deep. Nicholas is going to go battle for it. Comes up to Gavin at the point. Gavin sends it in. Chipped. Loose puck out front still. Goalie able to cover it up. No doubt people getting mouthy. Strap knocked loose on the goalie's helmet, so he needs a moment. So we got 35 seconds of a power play here. Huxley unable to win it, so Steelheads get it. Try to clear it up around the boards. Caden keeps it in, but Steelhead's able to get a hold of that. Nicholas is going to go battle for it. Nicholas trying to get a hold of it. Steelhead's able to bring it up and out. They're just going to get the red line, send it in. 15 seconds now on the power play. Caden gets through, gets over to Huxley. Huxley unable to control it. Gavin Deal tries to pinch in, unable to get a hold of it. Riley covering on defense, brings it in, wraps it in around the boards. Tied up back behind the net. Clearing attempt, gets it up to the point. Riley able to get a piece of that initially. Steelhead still able to get a shot off. Steelheads try to get it up, or Suns try to get it out of the. Riley wasn't quite looking there. Was that Huxley? Huxley and Riley. Huxley's got red gloves. Over to Riley. Riley gets control. Riley now skate past him. Nice, brings it into the zone. Sorry, I probably lost my control. Riley in there battling, trying to get a hold of it, tries to get centered. Comes up. Oh my gosh, who is that? I don't know who it is. That's Gavin. Loose puck. Riley's just going to try to chip it into the center there. Go get that. Keep that in. That's all right. Oh, come back. Go back. Keep going back. Shot. Everett with a great save. Here comes the Suns now. Cam is trying to bring it up. He loses control and luck, unfortunately. Riley gets it, chips it over to Camus. Camus is just going to send it in. Go! There you go. Force the bad pass. See? Pressure him, force the bad pass. Comes up to Caleb now. Caleb trying to dangle. Gets through one, gets through two. Has Barrett with him. Shoot! Goalie makes a save. Covers it up. Both teams at full strength. 8:09 left in the game. Huxley with the win off to Caleb. Caleb sends it in around the boards. Jackson unable to get a hold of it. He's battling in front of the net. Barrett with the stick keeps it in for a second. Huxley now also able to maybe keep it in. Steelheads get it out. Steelheads centering pass does not connect, comes all the way over. Theo, cross ice pass, just misses Golub, but Golub should be able to get there. Huxley gets there. Huxley tries another sharp angle shot. That goes high and wide. Comes to Theo. Theo tries a shot from the point, gets knocked down by Steelheads defenseman. Steelheads battling Huxley. Puck kept in. Barrett's going to go battle. Puck goes wraps around. Huxley's going to go give chase on the forecheck. Tries to clear it up as the Steelheads, but it gets kept in, gets caught in the snow there. Puck comes out. Steelheads now get a hold of it. Steelheads bringing it through. They're going to try a shot through the feet. That goes wide of the net. Puck over to Jackson Golub. Golub gets it over to Huxley. Huxley now, if he can get around one guy with some speed, he's going to come through the middle, takes a shot. Goalie makes a save on a nice little stinger from Huxley there. All right, 7 minutes, 1-1. Steelheads get it, try to wrap it around on a clearing attempt. Pinched by Gavin, unable to keep it in. Caden covers him up. Caden now with the puck, trying to reset, gets it up to Crew. Crew chips it up and over, gets in the zone, but Steelhead's able to capture it. Tries to bank it off the back of the board, ends up hitting the back of the net. Everybody kind of standing around watching. The next player that actually moves fast is going to be the one that makes the big play, I can tell you right now. The third period doldrums are hitting a little later than it usually does with the B team. Gavin Deal able to keep it in. Camus with it. Camus trying to battle to get it centered. He's got two guys on him. Steelhead's able to bring it up. Gets it out of the zone. Sends it in deep. Caden's going to have to go chase. Steelheads on the forecheck. Caused Caden lose the puck for a second, but he comes away with it. Gets pickpocketed. Here comes a shot. That goes just wide. Suns looking for a little lost out there. Riley steps in with a nice stick check, stops the shot. Kept in, though, by the Steelheads at the point. Here comes a shot and a score! Steelheads get the goal. Go up 2-1. 5:33 left. Steelheads A player able to get a hold of the puck there. Face off, Camus battles, loose puck, comes over to Gael. Steelheads able to just to send it in, wraps it around. Caleb with the puck. Caleb over to Gael. Gael tries to chip it up to Camus. Steelheads there. Defense not talking. Caleb with the puck. Caleb gets it up to Riley. Riley's unable to control that pass, though, on his backhand. Okay, let's start moving. Give him a lane. Give him a lane. Chips up to Riley. Riley now with the puck. Riley's going to try to get up and around. Chips it over one. He brings it in. Puck still loose along the boards. Had nobody supporting Riley. Comes over to Camus. Camus loses it. Gets it to Gael. Gael now gets it left in. Gives to Riley. Riley's going to try a shot. That's wide of the net. Goalie pushes it even further wide. Oh my gosh. There you go. Skate with it. Skate with it. Send it in deep. Go change then if you're not going to change. You're not going to chase. Change. Comes out. Camus tries to chip it in. Keeps it in. Camus with the puck. Got Barrett with him. Barrett battles back behind the net. Gets it over to Camus. Camus is going to try to center, I believe. Loose puck battle in the corner. Gets sent up and out, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. 4 minutes left in the game. Steelheads up 2-1. Face off. Oh, comes the Steelheads. Steelheads with his head of steam. Caden with a nice back check. I guess that's just a check because his defenseman. Steelheads still able to get the puck through the middle. Steelheads with a shot. Everett with the glove save. Huxley now with it. He tries to just send it down the zone. That's going to be icing. Go Sharks! Go Sharks! Face-off goes right on net. Everett has to cover that up. Huxley on the face-off. Steelheads win. Green to the point. Shoots it right into Jackson Golub's feet. Jackson Golub battles for it. Steelheads able to recover, unfortunately. Golub. Oh, my gosh. Shot. Everett makes the save. Golub with the check from behind. That's going to put us on the proverbial penalty kill that we've been on pretty much all game, I feel like. Any chances for pulling the goalie with an extra skater is going to now not happen. For 2 minutes at least, I guess. That leaves us about a minute and a half, unless they score here. Steelhead's unable to get a hold of it. The crew just chips it up, tries to chip it up to himself. Steelheads get a hold of it. They're going to bring it around. They can't control, but no pressure, so plenty of time to reset. Steelheads bring the puck through the middle. Takes a shot. Everett pushes that aside. Puck comes out. Oh, Steelhead player unable to get a hold of it. Caleb now potentially, oh man. Nice body play by the Steelheads there. Allows Caleb not to come through there. Chipped, and that's going to go right on net on Everett. Everett being a little overly casual there. Oh my God. Oh. I like his nerves, but sometimes they're a little too calm. All right, what do we got? About a minute 20 left on the penalty kill. Puck pops out. Here comes Caleb. Caleb's got Huxley with him. Caleb tries to use his body, loses his feet though when he does. Gael back there battling for it. Puck pops out. Potential 2-on-1 forming. Caleb gets back with the stick. Tries to center it to Steelheads. Unable to, but they get control. Try to get it out to the point. Unable to keep it in as Steelheads. Huxley's going to put a little forecheck on there. That's going to be, they're saying that was tipped, so we're not going to get icing. Theo with the puck. Theo over to Gael. Gael up to Huxley. Huxley's got 3 to beat. Gets through none of them. Comes to Huxley, though, after the battle on the boards. Gets poke checked. Gets it back over to Gavin. Gavin's going to try to shoot it. Back at full strength. Comes to Camus. Camus with a little toe drag. Tries to get it to Gavin. 1 minute left in the game. Why are we not pulling our goalie? It's beyond me. Same story, different game. Golub able to get a hold of the puck, but Barrett's going to go push for it. Gets missed around. Zones all running into each other. Steelheads just keep it in the neutral zone, allowing us not to get our goalie pulled. Goalie's pulled. Huxley comes out. Huxley brings it in. He's got 5 seconds. There's a shot. And, of course, nobody went with him. There's nobody in the middle for that big, fat, juicy rebound. And the Steelheads win 2-1. So unless Coeur d'Alene pulls off a miracle and beats this Steelheads team, we will have to play tomorrow. We have another game today at 4:30, but yeah. So for all you Corwin Rothgeb folks, I'm going to turn off the stream and then turn it back on and restart the stream for the B team game. But we'll do the handshake line real quick. All right, check back in here in about half an hour for U14B versus McCall.